Hi y'all. Disclaimer: fair use, education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clips and other material belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownership. This live is going to be happy birthday, Kenneka Jenkins, and I don't want to celebrate her birthday in the way that we got to celebrate it of her death, cause I would wish her a happy birthday, you know, in another way. That we can cherish every moment. We can get to know Kenneka knowledge. Not how the family member trying to do it. Mm-mm. Not how the family member trying to do it. Gang, listen to when I say this here. The jig is up. Everything is over with. All I just got to do is create the video. Cause now I got the mindset how everything go. I just released a video. I had just released a video, right? That everybody, well, not everybody seen because I had just released that job. And I wanna show y'all the video where, it's, a lot of y'all already watched it and stuff. Watched it and stuff. And I wanna go, hold on, right here. Now y'all see that video, and I can stop it right here, cause this is what I want everybody to focus on. If this at 11:36 and Irene live and TY live is in the between the hours 11 going on 12, right? That's why you got this video at 11:46, TY live at 11:46. See what I'm saying? So y'all hit that comments up. Wish Kenneka the happy birthday. And let's recap on the case. Cause boy, we gonna spill tea later. Mm-hmm. Cause they gonna go back to this video at 12 some. We're at 11 some. Keep this in mind. Him, that's why he gonna have a video at 11 some. Let's thumb Kenneka up, right? Since we know they got a video at the same time, he will have a video, meaning he got a video of what's going to happen before she came out the room on the 11th floor. And this going to confirm it with the audio. Then you go to this video and say, hey, whatever video he going to be speaking up on, guess what time it's going to be? Now you got Miss Teresa. Because now you finna see, oh, that's why Teresa don't want to deal with him no more because what happened in the room, and it's gonna relate back to the family members. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's where it's gonna go down to. Y'all seen the post I made when Miss Teresa talking about, yeah, we finna get her a tombstone on her birthday and come to Old Court Cemetery. Wait a minute now. Why I gotta be almost 9 years, a decade to get a tombstone? Must feel some kind of pressure. Cause keep this in mind, if you sold her body, and that means she ain't gonna be in that grave like you see, B. Teresa. Can I get an amen on that? Can I get a but God? That's what I'm finna start doing. It's mockery. They words. You hear me? Check this out. You gotta look at it like this real. if Miss Teresa say she finna put a tombstone on her birthday, you finna accept that? Be like, what she trying to prove? Like, if we know she sold her daughter to the people, organized people, and it's rumored that she ain't in that grade now. All of a sudden, she want to get a grade marker, right? Peep game. Just peep the game. So she finna play the narrative like, yeah, here go Kenneka grade right here. So they finna stop all the negative. You know what I'm saying? They finna stop all the conspiracy theory. Like, yeah, there she goes. She right here in the grave, so stop talking about her. You see what I'm saying? Cause I bet you if she put a tombstone on that grave, I challenge to dig that grave up and let's see where that body at. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So look, gang, this all I just want y'all to focus on. This the reason why I showed these videos. Cause this one thing I learned. Everything, look, look, everything that's going down between the hours 11, what Mo explaining that Trey ain't got to do if I say knock 2 hours off the footage, right? So that means if you knock 2 hours off the footage, that means somebody coming in at 10 something. When you think about what time T.Y. was at the movie theaters on September the 9th, you will see why he will be showing up after when Kenneka showed up. Right? Keep that in mind when you not 2 hours out. Once you not with 2 hours out, guess what? She finna be in the room upstairs for at least at 11, 12, and 1. You got 2 hours. She gonna be in the room upstairs, 11th floor and the 9th floor. That means if she just arrived there, she gonna be on the room on the 11th floor. That's where Bree come in at. Keep him in mind. Nobody never talked about. It's him. It's him. Him. Gina McGill finna expose him. So when I show y'all all the video, guess what time frame I'm showing y'all? What was going on between 11:36. You got who? Bree. Look. All this at 11:36. Guess what time this gonna be? Then, if you figure this out, what time all this going on the footage, now you see why he said he got a video. But guess what video he gonna attain? A video what happened in the room, not outside the hotel. Pie-yow. Let's get the lights up, gang. Share the video. Happy birthday, Kenneka Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what life would be like if Kenneka Jenkins never died. You know what I'm talking about? I want to know what life like if she was still here. But I know one thing I learned about her death that give all of us life. Man, since they sacrificed her for the real people that believe in the Most High and all this, he didn't do nothing but just reproduce. That's all you did, reproduce. So look, check this out. Now you finna understand this video with this video, and when I play this video, now you finna see why you got this going on. Hold up. Let's play this video with this video.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into a really disturbing case, the disappearance of Kenneka Jenkins.
That's right, from the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel back on September 9th, 2017.
Yeah, Saturday night. And we're going to be working through the events and the allegations that are presented in the screenplay source material you provided.
Exactly. The idea is to really pull out the key details for you, the listener, and try to navigate what's presented.
It's a complex situation, a lot of unanswered questions.
Definitely. So our mission, if you like, is to walk you through that sequence of events from the screenplay, pointing out where things get, well, confusing, or where different stories start to crop up.
Okay, let's dive in. Where does the screenplay start us off that night?
It begins around 11:00 p.m. Young people are arriving at the Crown Plaza, heading up to the 11th floor. Seems like there was a party, or at least a gathering.
Right, a gathering, and there were videos.
Yes, the screenplay mentions 2 live videos coming from that room.
Oh, yeah.
And in the second one, there's a specific detail.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Kenneka is apparently handed a pretty large bottle of cognac, and she takes a drink, a noticeable one.
Okay. That detail's highlighted. Why do you think?
Well, it could be significant later, couldn't it? It might, give some context to her state or behavior as the night goes on. Something the screenplay wants us to keep in mind, perhaps.
Makes sense. So, party on the 11th floor. Did things get loud?
Apparently so. There was a noise complaint, and security management got involved around midnight up on the 11th floor.
Okay, security shows up, and then Kenneka leaves.
Yeah, the timeline suggests she left that 11th floor room sometime after that, maybe around midnight, maybe closer to 1:00 a.m. There's a bit of fuzziness there.
Right. So she leaves the 11th floor. Where does the screenplay say she went next?
It shifts focus to the 9th floor. So she's there between like 1:00 a.m. and 1:20 a.m.
The 9th floor. Okay. And what happens there?
Well, this is where the screenplay introduces a really key question. It poses the idea of Kenneka potentially meeting a staff member in room 926.
A staff member?
Yes. And it asks, did something go wrong in that interaction? It hangs that question out there.
Wow. Okay. And there's footage mentioned.
There is. The screenplay refers to 9th floor surveillance footage. And it alleges this footage shows Kenneka being carried out of a room.
Carried, not walking.
That's the allegation in the screenplay, yeah. Carried, which immediately raises a ton of questions, obviously.
Like what?
Well, the screenplay itself asks, if she was carried out, did whoever was carrying her then say, go back up to the 11th floor? Did they need to get her keys, her phone?
Ah, right. Practical things.
And maybe more critically, did they tell anyone else back on the 11th floor what had supposedly happened down on the 9th?
So suggesting others might have known something was wrong.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
It introduces that possibility. So this whole question of whether she was walking on her own or being carried becomes like a major point of confusion.
Okay, so that's the 9th floor situation according to the screenplay. What's next in the timeline?
Around 1:25 a.m., it places Kenneka in an elevator.
Right. And there's a detail there, too.
Yeah, about her maybe pushing the wrong button, giggling a bit. But interestingly, the screenplay itself questions that.
Questions the giggling. Why?
Well, think about it. If the previous scene, the allegation, is that she was being carried out of a room, possibly incapacitated?
Then giggling in an elevator feels off.
Exactly. It seems contradictory.
Yeah.
So the screenplay flags it, making you wonder about the accuracy or maybe the interpretation of these different moments.
It forces you to ask which version, if any, is right.
Precisely. It highlights the inconsistencies.
Okay, so elevator at 1:25 a.m. What else is happening around then?
The screenplay notes the front desk making hotel keys.
Making keys at 1:25 a.m.
Yeah. And then shortly after, it mentions a security guard seen running with hotel room keys, but on a lower level.
With keys. So the screenplay asks if this was connected.
Right. Was this related to Kenneka? Were they trying to get into a room, maybe that room on the 9th floor? Why the urgency?
It just adds another layer of, well, strangeness.
It really does. The timing, the running guard, the keys, it's all quite suggestive, or at least puzzling.
And then there's another piece involving the front desk. Something about Andrew Holmes.
Yes, the screenplay brings in a statement attributed to Andrew Holmes and also references a specific photo shown to Kenneka's mother, Teresa Martin.
And what do those suggest?
They apparently indicate that Kenneka was seen passing the front desk, walking past it.
Walking past the front desk. But wait, how does that fit with being carried? Or the elevator confusion?
That's the thing. It doesn't easily fit. It seems to conflict, right? If she's walking past the front desk around this time, it contradicts the idea she was maybe unconscious or being taken somewhere else just moments before.
So, another major discrepancy.
A key one. And it's these kinds of conflicting details that really fuel all the speculation and the different theories about what truly happened.
Okay. So where does she go after supposedly passing the front desk?
The timeline jumps again. Around 1:32 a.m., she's seen in the first floor kitchen.
The kitchen. How'd she get there?
That's not really explained clearly. And from the kitchen, somehow she ends up in the parking lot.
That seems like a huge jump, kitchen to parking lot.
It is. The screenplay flags this as a major gap.
Mm-hmm.
How did she make that transition, especially given all the uncertainty about her state?
Yeah, it feels like pieces are missing.
Big pieces. And the screenplay specifically asks, which hotel employees were actually in that kitchen area at 1:30 in the morning.
Good question. Was anyone there?
Well, it even brings in information from court documents. Apparently, a chef was in the kitchen then, preparing food.
Preparing food at that hour. For who?
Exactly the question the screenplay raises. Who needs food prepared at that specific very early hour? It just adds to this feeling that there was activity going on that isn't fully accounted for.
Okay, so that's one version of the timeline full of gaps and confusing points. But then the screenplay shifts gears, right?
Drastically. It introduces a completely different narrative, a much, much darker one.
How does this alternative version start?
It rewinds slightly, back to around 12:30 a.m., and it alleges that two individuals, Lenore and Bray, deliberately lured Kenneka to some kind of hidden hallway.
I just want to stop it right there. So that means if that was going on, look what would be going on in the room. That's why you got this video right here. Because they got to explain what happened in the room. And since them explaining, they exposing. And look where it go back to. Family members at the same time Leonora would be planting evidence on the phone. Hi y'all. Let's get those lights up, gang. Share this right now.
What's up, y'all? Go ahead, I'm alive and send me the invite.
Right now?
I'm live right now. Where you at? Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? What's up, Marcus? Checking in. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Mike, where you at? Where you at, Mike? Give me a second, y'all. I'm waiting on somebody. I'm waiting on somebody. PTA. What's up, y'all? I gotta get this shit out there. I'm waiting on somebody to come in. If they would have stayed, they would have been charged with trespassing. Wow. Give me 1 second. Mike, where you at, man? Bro, where you at?
Yeah, well, hold on, let me cut this shit down. Hold on, let me cut this.
Can't even see you, bro. Where you at?
Y'all see that? Now check this out. This the reason why you got the video. Cause this going to back around 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. Right? Cause you know they got there at 11 some. So at 11 some, you get the Irene live and the TY live. That's finna be going on 12 something, closer to 12:30. So when they closed at 12:30 and Kenneka came out the room on the 11th floor and went to the room 926, that's where the style gonna come in there, and that's where these suckers gonna come in there. That's why they got a video, right, explaining the time frame. You see what I'm saying, gang? So all he finna do is explain what was actually going on in this video and TY live video. Only thing you just gotta do is just hear Irene audio. Just hear it alone. And you will recognize, be like, wait a minute. The way the audio going, they must have added this audio. They must have added the real audio, what was going on in the room, but overlaid with this video. If you understand what I'm saying. That's where you get the TY, just like in the TY live video. You think Kenneka would still be in the room and you hear Moniva talking about we finna put her in the freezer. And you don't think Kenneka just finna just stand there and just listen to that? No, she finna be like, what? She finna scrap it out. Man, she finna scrap it out, gang. It's common sense. It's common sense. Look, watch this. What finna happen in the room? That's why he got to go live. Cause what happened in the room before she interacted with the staff members.
Can you hear me, family?
Yeah, I don't see you in there. Just go to.
Alright, boom, alright. Cause I wanna look crazy.
No. I need you to go into the group.
Peace.
I need you to go into my live feed. I'm gonna pull you up. I need to talk to you.
Right. What's good, family?
You're not in there.
That's why, cause you gotta look at it, be like him and Mike Larry, they got to be cool. Cause that's why he on his channel.
I need you to go into the live feed. You see that?
See that? Look.
I need you to go into the group I put you in.
And come to think about it, when I'm reading the chat, that's a good question. Is these suckers related? Cause they look just alike, and they the Bird gang.
You know I need an extra fucking push.
Go into the.
Click on your live stream, right? Click on it.
Click on it, bro.
I gotta put my Bluetooth on, so.
For real, Rico? They might do this one after this.
Blood clot.
You in there? They might do this one after this, Rico.
I'm clicking. I'm on your live. I'm clicking right on.
Now
If you're on
look,
live, it's like a little camera.
when I slow down the glasses, I look at this totally different. when I slowed down on the glasses, I had to go back to my old videos and focus back on the glasses. Cause guess what the glasses actually reveal? That we all miss. That's why he talking. Cause look at it like this here. Put it like this here. Everything that was said on Irene audio. Don't pay attention to the video, but the audio. That's why he got to explain.
It's a camera down below.
And when you think about him and Mike
see you.
Larry,
I see you.
think about Mike. Mike was there with the setup, right? With Bree. They all lived together with CC. You see what I'm saying? They all lived together with CC. So boom.
There should be a little camera at the bottom.
Alright, I'm waiting for this shit to load up right now. They probably laughing at my ass. I really need an extra push right now.
Hold on, let me see.
I don't see no camera.
There should be a small button at the bottom. Hey Rico, I asked you to do something today. What happened, man?
What the fuck is going on here?
Rico, what happened? I asked you to do something for me today. I need to know what happened.
Yo, that nigga, yo, Chanel, fuck you, alright? I hope you can hear me. Yeah, Mike needs that extra. I never did this before.
It's gonna be at the. Hey, look, bro, at the bottom,
What?
right, at the bottom right here. At the bottom right here, you should see a little small camera-looking button.
I'm gonna have to do it on my phone then, cause I can't. I'm gonna do it on my phone.
All right.
This to show you proof that Mike Larry was a nobody. If you go to Mike Larry's channel right now, he got 100,000 subscribers, right? You got to see where he got that 100-some subscribers from. Just off the Kenneka Jenkins case alone. All because he said he got a video. All because he got a video. He got to know Mike Larry, so he really boosts Mike Larry. Really, they all boost each other up because they got evidence. Hi, y'all. That's why. So now look. If you look at this footage in the beginning, this will be at 12 some. Check this out at 12 some. Boom. They got Kenneka come out the library at 12 some. At 12 some. When Bree will leave. Let's see when Bree will leave. Can we match the time up? Right here. Look, when you match the time up. In the beginning, they said, yeah, but when Bree left, Kenneka was on the elevators. I shouldn't have to go to 54 Key video just to show y'all that, yeah, that's what they said. So that means how the way they written it up in the police report, Bree will be leaving. Watch this. Bree would be leaving with CC because in TY live video, that's who gave Kenneka the drink over there by Monifa. That's where you're gonna see Mike. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna see Mike in there. You just gonna see CC, not Bree Bree. You ain't gonna see these two in TY live video, but you will see her. So that means when Bree Bree came out the room, that's when if she took the drink and they said sleepy gang, boo gang, they said sleepy, right? When she hit it. That means she will come out this room somewhere around 12 something. When Bree Bree leave, that means Monifa would carry her out the room. At the same time, Bree Bree would be getting off on the elevators and rolling, right? But guess what? They would be taking Kenneka to the 9th floor. So that means they'll take Kenneka to the 9th floor, right? So that means if they took Kenneka to the 9th floor, and this at 12:24, if you go to Kenneka's phone, that means she will be in room 926 for a whole hour until somebody takes the phone. I'm ready to go. How would they lose the phone if somebody texts, I'm ready to go? Remind y'all they supposed to be going back upstairs to get the phone. Remember that? Boy, this shit is crazy. Man, y'all, what they said, they supposed to come back get the keys for the phone, right? So that mean, boom, that's when they told her out room 926 at 120. Round about that time, because when they got the keys in the phone, that's the first text that was made out. I'm ready to go. Pie, y'all. Do we got it right now? Do we got it right now? That's why they text saying they ready to go. So keep this in mind. This at 12 something. This at 12 something. Cause watch this. If this at 12 something, when she came out the room and she went to room 926 and you got right at 2 o'clock, boom, I'm ready to go, and somebody did look little, meaning it would be sexual activity going on between 1:30 to 2 o'clock. What that means? You gotta go back to Leonora when she said we got 5 more other videos. And those 5 more videos that she claimed she had, it's a cover up from 1:30 when the news said, yeah, round about, they said they knew she was alive at 1:30, right? She said, nah. But that's when you get exposed. And boom, at 2 o'clock, then you know what goes on the footage. Because look what's finna happen. Between the hours, if she came out the room at 12 something, like French K said in his letter, and made it to room 926, right in that time frame, so she would be in the room for a whole hour. Meaning that when Monique and them came back to room 926, when they went to go get the keys in the phone, that means when they went back to the room, talking about give me the keys in the phone, this means this when the text gonna be sent out. I'm ready to go. Hi, y'all. That means I'm ready to go. That means she would have came out the room a little bit before. Just think about it. If Monifa went back to room 926 and seen something happen, that means when they went back to the 11th floor and actually got the keys in the phone, they were texting at 120. So that means, goddamn it, if Irene live and she talking about, yeah, you know, I had her phone at that time. Hello now. Don't that make sense? I just opened up a whole nother can of worms with that narrative alone. Cause this to show you that damn it, Trey Gang, you a cold mother. Shut your mouth. Cause when they said they were looking for the phone, look what time they got the phone and sent the text message out. Hi, y'all. They still had the phone at 2 some. Hi, y'all. So that means you go to the time stamp on the photo. Look, check this out. When Bree leaves, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind of this hotel style right here. And Jenny McGill finna expose him. So watch the timestamp. Just watch the timestamp. Just watch the timestamp. You know they finna get there. Look at the time. 2 hours off. Ain't this 11:46? That means when it was 11:46, think about 12 something. So boom. When they went live, right? Boom, boom, boom. Look what time this finna be. Security will already be on the move right before 12 and need sheets and blanket. So that means, look, if he needs sheets and blanket, right? Watch this in this time frame. At 12 something. Now you see why he on the move. Look, you got the sister at this time. That's why the news media is sweating her. We know you on the footage. You know what I'm saying? We got access to the footage and police paperwork. That's why we the news. So can we ask you a couple of questions? What was going on in the hours at 1 something? Keep this in mind, because they said, check this out. Did you last contact your sister at 1 something? Now look on the footage. Guess what time this is? So that means, let's see when the last time she will be seen on footage. She with her own family member, Pucky, Cece. Look, and that's the lady that came in with Irene in the beginning. So boom, this at 12 something. Look what be going on with Kenneka at 12 something. Now they got out the room. Look at the family member setup. Boom, we got it out here. Guess what France K said? What gave it all up? When Bree left, and that's when he started running in the halls. Matter of fact, let me just show you this video. I need to go to this one. Let me just show you this video. All you just gotta do, go to this video, go to the timestamp right here. And look when he finna start running.
Lured her. So not just wandering off.
No, this version suggests it was intentional. Pre-planned deception. Taking her somewhere specific. A total departure from the first timeline.
Wow. And it gets even more elaborate, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. This alternative timeline claims Kenneka's own mother was involved, positioned near a basement entrance, acting as a lookout.
Her mother. As a lookout. That's a huge accusation.
It is. And it doesn't stop there. It introduces the idea of an, quote, advanced security team.
Advanced security, what does that mean?
According to this narrative, they were bribed, possibly by Lenore, to manipulate the surveillance system.
It's like turning off cameras?
Exactly. Cutting feeds at key moments, monitoring hallways, essentially facilitating whatever was supposedly happening.
This sounds like a conspiracy theory building.
It absolutely takes on that structure. It paints a picture of a coordinated, deliberate effort.
And what about Kenneka's phone?
This alternative timeline alleges that around 1:20 a.m., Lenore actually planted fabricated evidence on Kenneka's phone.
Planted evidence? To what end?
Presumably to create a false trail, right? To mislead investigators or cover up the supposed real events. It points directly towards a conscious cover-up attempt.
Okay, this is getting intricate. What else is in this version?
There's a claim about an off-duty police officer.
An officer involved? How?
Allegedly, around 1:25 a.m., this officer was controlling the elevators, restricting movement, basically enforcing a kind of lockdown within parts of the hotel.
An officer enforcing a lockdown, that implies official involvement, or at least corruption.
That's the clear implication, yes. It widens.
Now look, check this out. When they talking about it, look what time this gonna be. If you knock 2 hours off, this right at 11:55. This what Trey Gang going with this. If this at 11:55, look at Bree Bree. Ain't she finna go to the parking garage where they claim they parked it? Or she finna go to Friends, wherever Friends K went to? Now y'all see this at 11:54? 11:54. Soon when Bree Bree come out the room, you got Friends K skyrocket down there, bruh. Boom! Then look. While he doing that, you got family members. Bree Bree come back in. Now he need a what? Check this out. He got a car and sheets. This sucker told us, yeah, that's when I took sheets up there and smoking and drinking with him. And she was on the bed already, sleep and unconscious. That means at 12 something. That means if that was right at 12, look at 30 minutes later. They had to depict her getting off on the elevator, which that's not true because she's going to be asleep. So they must have had to carry her to room 926. And once they carry her into room 926, now you get an hour later. At 12 some, boom. Bree Bree leave. Everybody come in. Look like they going to room 926 with staff. And check this out. That's when something must have happened to her at 120. Cause they ready to go. That means Monique and them went to room 926. Or they was already in room 926 with these people. Next time you know, when something happened to her to in the room, they went back and get the keys in the phone. So that means when they got back to the keys, to go get the keys in the phone, that's why you got in TY live video talking about put her in the freezer. So that means boom. This got to be right at this same time frame, put in the freezer. So show her walking at this time frame. And actually, she been carried out of room 926 because that's what the court depicted, meaning that she ain't walking. So that means, boom, that's why a family member would be on her phone texting Leonora, I'm ready to go. And the D look little, because guess who they going to be with? Friends Cave. See what I'm saying? Hi-yow. Boy, this is strong on robbery right here. By the way, I'm jaw-jacking right now. Because look, because that means when you go back to Kenneka phone, 120, look what 30 minutes later. Look what's on the footage. Boom, boom, boom. While they entertaining us with this, let's go to 2 o'clock when they said the D look little. Pow. Look at right at 2 o'clock. Guess who they said they already had the phone? Monique. Man, Trey gang got him in the chokehold. So look where they coming from. Now this right at 2 o'clock. Remind y'all in TY Live, Tanasia said, I'm finna go get this to that girl over there. She gave a drink to this girl. You saw that in the video. Because there was a lot of speculation talking about how that Tanasia girl, when she got that water, that little cup, she came out the bathroom and drugged Kenneka. And I'm like, nope, that ain't what happened because she drugged this girl. Now, look what will be going on exactly at 1:53. They go back to Kenneka phone, meaning that somebody still sexually assaulted somebody. right? At this time. Why you see this? Watch this. So why everybody will be going to this area? And Monifa is here. Cause keep this in mind. Monifa went back to go get the keys in the phone. They admitted that. So that means if you went back to go get the keys in the phone, that means who sent the text message then? To Leonora. Monifa. Payao. See what I'm saying? Look at the text message. Now look, let's go to 2 o'clock. You got none but family members and friends on the footage. With who? Long dread-headed man that come in and said Kenneka made it outside around about this time. Don't you need to go back to the other YouTuber when they were like, yeah, look at this time. They said a police officer named Travis and he wouldn't have got her by the freezer room. Well, by the freezer room. And he said, and they said this was going on around 1:30. So if the security guard got her around about the freezer room at 1:30, look where everybody will be going. Around 1:30. And Lil Bree will be coming from around 1:30. What? Like the video. Sure enough. Cause we supposed to be way ahead of 100 likes. I've been telling y'all, YouTube shadow banning me. They want YouTube shadow ban me so hard. They got the algorithm looking like the views low. But the whole time, the views is high. Look at the subscriber. How my views gonna be low, but the subscribers game high? I don't understand. And by the time this live video, I bet you I hit 50,000 subscribers. In the next 48 hours, bro. You see what I'm saying? They shadow ban the Trey game cause guess what? Cause look at the timestamp I'm breaking it down. Watch this. This why they got Kenneka, allegedly Kenneka, walking around one song. Now you know why they got her walking around one song. Because if you see this image around one song, go to her phone, you see why family members showed up. You see why when you go to this parking lot, when this lady, this is why they put this lady on blast. Cause when she came in the lobby, she checked in, right? But he the one dropped her off. Look at this, the baby daddy fucking with her. What if when it come to crunch time, guess what a nigga gonna do? Baby mama go in there and rent the room. She finna go in there and rent the room while he remain off camera. That's why you see her alone showing up in the lobby checking in the room, right? Checking in the room right here. But the whole time she got dropped out right here by him. Cause when he pulled up at the back of the hotel, she was already posted. She had to, what he did, he dropped her off before the camera showed the car pulling up. You see what I'm saying? So the whole time they was together. Cause you ain't gonna see him on the footage with her. Why? That's why she came in and look at the route that she took. Payao. Ain't no time to be playing with this Kenneka Jenkins case, bro. Let's slice and body blow some shit. Cause everything what Trey Gang saying, I can match it up on the timestamp. Don't get me wrong now. I know Trey Gang be everywhere with the case, but you don't blame me because there's a lot of conspiracy theory. But you know Trey Gang gonna clear that shit up though. You know what I'm talking about? There's one thing about that's how I almost got 50 subscribers, is clearing all the conspiracy theories up. That's how I got my subscribe. I ain't talking about nothing else but the Kenneka Jenkins case and spilling some tea, bro. And they want me to feel like I'm dumb or something, like, yeah, you don't know what you talking about, sucker, and you know what I'm saying, you clout chasing all this. I'm like, well, shit, I got almost 50,000 people. They don't think I'm clout chasing. I'm not finna let you build that in my heart, be like, is I'm clout chasing? Is I'm wrong or something? Or and made me question my goddamn investigation. You got the game fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Cause all the death threats that I done got, cause all I remember in the beginning, Trey Gang, watch it back. I'm like, yeah, they threatened me, and I'm thinking this shit comes from Rosemont, and you know, then the whole time, all the death threats came back from the family member. So how would you feel if you was in my shoes and you was like, damn, man, Trey Gang got a lot of death threats, and I witnessed this shit. And we don't know who the death threats coming from, but the whole time the death threats came from the family member. So what it look like when the family member telling me, be quiet, stay out the case, and we gonna get you. And I'm thinking this shit coming from other YouTube, because I said I got a family tree and these suckers harassing me and talking about threatening me and gonna kill me. And I'm thinking these just outside people, nigga, ain't nothing to do with the Kenneka, the Martin family, but the whole time it's the family. So how the fuck you think I supposed to feel right now? You see what I'm saying? How I supposed to feel right now when them suckers tried? And I said, oh, these bitches came in numbers. Man, these suckers came in numbers. Came in numbers on me, bro. And I'm like, oh, man, this the family member the whole time. How can I explain this to the world so I don't make it look like that? Oh, this is one of these conspiracy theories, like like other murder cases, like the OJ, like who is the knife man? You know what I'm about? But I know what's going on. Look, I could put it like this here. When Trey Gang tried to call a YouTuber out, listen how when Trey Gang, when he mentioned the YouTuber name. Remember when I mentioned, what's that sucker name? They sent me the information about Kenneka. Yeah, you know, this a real mother like this real, what's that sucker name, y'all? Levin Flow Flea Flicker. You know what I'm talking about? And King and my Uncle Fed was the Flea Flicker, right? On the Levin Flow. And he sent me, y'all were witness. He sent me like, yeah, Trey Gang, since you been on this case, I said you got passionate about this case. They know Trey Gang got so much passion about this case. I'm so confused about it. They seeing my hard work. I'm confused. Cause it's like conspiracy theory. And I'm trying to straighten this shit up. And I'm straightening this shit up with one sweep at a time. Hi, y'all. World News, that's his name, World News. And then when I mentioned his name, he tried to make it look like, yeah, he's really low, so he needs somebody to talk about it. Like 54 said, yeah, you know, he needs somebody to talk about it. He running out of content. These bitches want y'all to think Trey Gang running out of content. But guess what Trey Gang figured out? I said, man, I got to deal with these suckers for the rest of my life because I exposed the biggest case in the world. They bitches mad because they done some big booty thunder bitches in my goddamn inbox and say, hey, Trey Gang, I'm a fan. I got a fat coochie. And I'm like, well, you got a fat ass coochie? Let me see that, John. And they sent me that fat ass coochie and shit, you know what I'm saying? But they were trying to play hard role. Like, yeah, you know, this is what I look like. Show me your face. And I Photoshop some shit and make me look like goddamn it Denzel Washington in 2087. You know what I'm talking about? We're like, oh my God, Trey Gang, my pussy done get swollen up looking at these Photoshop and twerking that thing. You know what I'm talking about? I said, I got you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't play around with this shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? I don't play around with this shit, bro. And then look, and check this out, right? Watch this. Gang, this is what I've been going through behind the scenes. Y'all looking at Trey Gang like he tell us some tea, Trey Gang, and I give you the tea, you don't know where that tea came from. And I'm like, look, I want to tell you a little secret right quick. You know what I'm talking about? They thought I was a freak. They must have thought of like, you know what I'm saying? They must have thought I was like an average nigga be like, yeah, send Betty Boo on them. And they got Betty Boo on me. Betty Boo got a big booty. Betty Boo got a slim waist. You know what I'm saying? Betty Boo got some goddamn cheekbones. You like, damn, that's jawbone. You know what I'm talking about? And they thought I was a freak, and I'm like, no, I ain't no freak enough, because I don't just lay down with skeezers and shit, you know what I'm saying? So they got the wrong one, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't McDonald's, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like Burger King, you can have it your way and all this old shit. If you go to Big McDonald's, bitch, what you gonna get? A Big Mac. That's the first one on the menu, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know, you can't make your man, bitch, chatting on one. Big Mac, bitch. Combo style, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they try to send Betty Boo on me. Look, they try to entice me, y'all, cause look, I ain't gonna lie, them some fine motherfuckers. If you really want to know the truth, goddamn it, let me spill some tea. If you really want to know the truth, let's spill some tea. Cause I might got some family member that showed me some thunder cheek. I won't be, man, look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm down to share this shit. But like, oh my God, like, damn, you really think like that? Like, yes, and I'm looking at the wobbles and the booty, like, yeah, I know them implants, them could be C4s in that mouth. But you got to be working for Russia or something. If I see a big ass booty on Quick, you know, I'm like, yeah. You know, went over there in Bahama and got them and talked to the government, and they sent her back with implants in the booty with C4. So when you crash, you look, when you know, in the club and see that John twerking, you like, I got to smash. Just don't know. That's when you finna lose your life. They're gonna hit the button on your ass. Boom! You know what I'm talking about? And kill all real niggas in the club. Cause they trying to get to a sucker. See, that's why I be trying to say, gang, you gotta be hip to this shit. Stop laughing in the chat, cause I'm trying to be serious now, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to be serious. I ain't trying to get this 14 G classified information. What you mean you can't stop laughing? You gotta stop it now. This ain't no laughing moment, goddammit. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, I was at the club one time and I seen the girl. She had the bigger boot in the club. And I was looking at the legs. I'm like, damn, look at the legs though, cuz. Them hoes slim. I'm talking about, when you look at the leg, think of a Slim Jim with Macho Man. Get you a Slim Jim. You know what I'm talking about? The new YN, they ain't gonna know nothing about it. Get you a Slim Jim. Well, Macho Man said this shit, because you know, Elizabeth, you know, they were fighting over that shit, right? See, I'm trying to be serious with y'all. Y'all laughing in the chat, and I'm trying to be gang. And then look, And she had some nice legs, but the booty didn't match. I'm like, damn, why that booty so big? But she look like she run track in the leg. Cause you know in track, you know, you got them little athletic legs, them little slim John. But if you got a donk on them John, sound like your body been tampered with. Man. Cause you know what, Trey Gang swag. If anybody know Trey Gang got swag. I ain't no pretty Ricky looking ass nigga now. You look at my face, the every female look at my face, be like, nah, I ain't fucking with this nigga. Fuck that. Man, that nigga look like Kuta Kinte. You know what I'm talking about? Look at that nigga. That nigga look like Dracula Jack. No, I ain't finna take this nigga around my mama and daddy. They gonna think I downgraded. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know I'm the hard as gold, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You the one with the fake ass booty, cause if I take you around my goddamn folks, they gonna be like, what's in the booty? Don't bring her here no more. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, this could be a goddamn a terrorist act. Cause I'm looking at the booty like, damn, boo, what are you packing in that John? Cause you know I'm from the South, and shit. I don't know what y'all got going on in Chicago. Probably why your booty so big. She got a grenade in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch got a grenade in the booty and she finna fuck up the whole goddamn party. Cause you invite her, be like, yeah, come meet my parents. And they say, you know, you done picked her up and to meet the parents. She in some spandex. And then in the spandex that she wearing, it's a cheetah kind. Like cheetah, you know, don't you know them little fast hot cheetah? They like to dress like an animal, right? You know, in the cheetah prints. You know what I'm talking about? Zebra outfits and shit. Like, damn. Woo wee, Jack. Let me stop. Yeah. Oh, come on. Let me stop it. Cause they almost got me. They were like, Trey Gang, this is what you'll be working with if you choose me. And something me, a all body suit, but the body suit paint like a zebra. And I'm like, damn. I said, you a zebra, bitch? She was like, oh yeah, cause of my outfit, yeah, I'm a zebra. And I said, I don't fuck with a zebra, bitch. I fuck with cats. I love mountain cats, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I had to pass, you know what I'm talking about? I had to pass on that shit, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I like wild cats, you know what I'm saying? I like to go with, you know, I don't like no motherfucker coming to me. You know, let me chase what I want. You know what I'm talking about? That's where you fucked up at. Yeah, I holler. I was the first guy down and told the bitch, I holler, bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting out of pocket. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the Kenneka Jenkins case. Cause this what it's finna go back to. Round about this goddamn time. You know what I'm talking about? What they try to manipulate us on. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Can we play the video, please? Yeah. Damn, I forgot I was the DJ on that motherfucker. This shit got so interesting. I'm thinking somebody else controlling the line. Let me play the play button. And when I play the play button on this motherfucker, just imagine this at 12:01. Boom. Ain't this at 12:01 when you knock 2 hours out the footage? Look why he would be running. And then while he would be running, right? Check this out. Listen to what this sucker would be saying at this same time frame.
But you can tell him that.
I sure will. And
It's a lot of hate in here, bro.
yeah, I see.
It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory.
Okay.
Rico, where you at?
All right. Now hit the okay. Request to join.
Look at the time. This at 12. This finna make a lot of difference. At 12. And then you finna understand why they got a video. What other video that will have that it happened in the room? You see what I'm saying? Let me stop it right here.
Let you in.
Stop it right here, bruh.
Say
This
invite.
12:36.
Accept the invite.
Ain't this when I show y'all Bree will be coming out that motherfucker? What time Bree will be coming out? Look. And match this time with this. Don't this match up? Why he would be running out that motherfucker? Look. Look, gang. That mean when Bree came out that room, before she came out that room, oh! Man, them folk finna stop playing with me, bro. Man, them folk finna stop playing with me, bro. Check this out. This gonna be at 12:30. Well, match it up with this 12:26, 12:32. Shortly when Bree leave with family members. Think about Leonora's story. And think about the car keys. Think about Monifa's story. Think about what Shemaya said. Think about what Mitch Reason said. Think about what all those bastards said in the room. And you mean to tell me, boy, they all got caught up in the game. Let's get the lights up, gang. Can we get those lights up? We ain't even at a 100 yet. Damn. Man, we need 100 lights. Gee. Oh, damn. I'm looking. I'm like, damn, we do got 100. I mean, 200 lights. My bad, y'all. We need the whole 200. This is why we need the 200. Because I told y'all, look what be going on at 12. I'm going to show y'all what he explained what was going on at 12. And he told Trey Gang, he was like, look, Trey Gang, they did adjust the timestamp on the footage. And he was like, you watch the footage, this at 12. That's when I went to the room. And I seen her on the bed sleep. Let's see who telling the truth. Matter of fact, let's go to Irene's story. Check this out. Don't this match this? Uh-oh. Let's go to Irene. We got all night, gang. We here all night. Y'all don't mind being here all night? Like the video. And let's be here all night, goddammit. Where I finna go to what Irene said on TY. I mean, I need to go to Zach John. That's why I need to go to Zach. Watch how easy this is. Watch how easy this is finna come to the same time frame. Look, why
That's
did
When the party was dry. So like
they came before.
Yeah, like they coming when the party dry.
Okay, so
they was already there.
So was that the video that the world seen on Facebook when they was in the washroom and
Yep, that's the video that went viral.
it was Kenneka and who else?
Kenneka, Maya.
In the washroom in that video.
Oh, no, in the washroom that was Monique on Kenneka in the video.
Okay. It was Monifa and Kenneka in the video. Okay. What time did the guys arrive?
I see. That's when the party got live around 2 something.
That's when it started busting.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody coming up. Oh yeah, we in here.
Mm-hmm.
West side in here.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get lit.
Because I hear y'all. Is it true? Is it the fact that y'all was playing some Sosa?
Yeah.
Chief Keef?
Yeah.
Turn the party up.
Yeah.
Did y'all happen to play some Finisa?
Nah, we ain't even played that. I forgot all about that.
Okay. So y'all started getting live. What made you take your cell phone and go live?
Me personally, I always gonna laugh.
That's a good question. Because that's what everybody want to know. That's why Zach answered that question, because they had a lie already for that question, right? What made you go live? Look what time she went live. At 11 something. On the footage. This would be at 11 something. Check this out. If this said what time and show everybody, let's see what happened at 11 something. He already there with family members. Everybody on the move. Boom. At 11 something, when everybody showed up, pow. Look how everything escalated. Man, you can't let these young, dumb-ass, teenage-ass thoughts trick grown folks. That's what I got a problem with. Cause you know what I'm saying? If I was young and pulled a move like that back in my day, man, old school them finna call me. You know, they finna call me out on that. Shit, I don't know who you fooling. You ain't fooling me. See what I'm saying? Watch this.
Anywhere, anywhere, anytime. I'm going live. That's what I do. But since Facebook blocked me, I just go live off other people's page.
So you weren't even on your page?
No, I was on Monique's page live.
Okay, you went on Monifa's page
And I tagged myself.
and you tagged yourself so it automatically went to your page.
Yeah.
So not all your friends and followers saw it.
Check this out. She saying she tagged herself and went live on Monifa's phone, but she actually went live on Kenneka's phone. On Monifa's account. That means they had Kenneka's phone and logged in on Monifa's account on Kenneka's phone. Hi, y'all. And you the one going live with the phone. That's what you got viral for. That's what that got you famous, because you was going live on Kenneka's phone the whole time. You see what I'm saying? They want y'all to believe when she went live there was that one something, but it was actually before 12 something. Actually before 12 something. So watch this.
Perfect. So they like, okay, they had a party, it's busting. Let us make our way down there.
Right.
Just it's a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Just to get more people here.
Let everybody know, look at it. It's busting.
It's busting at the party. Boom. Throughout the entire video, and we're gonna talk about different marks, 208, 307, things like that.
Notice this, he finna talk about her live video, but never ask her what time your video was. Body blow. Never said what time your video, just to get an accurate time down. Like, yeah, what time did you know what I'm saying? Watch this, because he know what time this video. Check this out. If this at 11:46, he already said, yeah, what time you showed up? I showed up around 9 and 10. Oh, you showed up around 9 and 10. When did the guy showed up? Guess what? He done skipped all of this. He done skipped all of this because he ain't finna talk about TY live video. That's what he want to get interested in. What was going on really at one song. Because if you see this at 11, this at 12, this at 12. Man, y'all, it was a girl in the washroom going live. That's Leonora with family member. We leave at 12 song. Watch this. They want you to believe Irene going live at one song. Boom. He said, when did the guys show up? That means if he said when the guys show up, you got to think about the text message about the D look little round 2 song. So boom. Guess what time this is? Finna go on 1 song. Boom. Now you got living normal world right at 1 song. This is when the guy showed up at Zach TV. He got to protect the family and protect Irene and everybody else and try to put it off on the stand, right? Pie y'all. Let's get those lights up, gang. Let's get them goddamn lights up for the love of Kenneka Jenkins. I'm working my ass off over here. Now I know I might be over everywhere with the narrative, but one thing you could say about Trey Gang, man, he ain't cloud chasing. Trey Gang Trey Gang be spilling some goddamn tea, bro. Cause look, watch this how it finna add up to his questioning. Guess what? Ain't this around 1 song? Now look what Irene say, yeah. Kenneka just got there. It was around 1 song. Now look at round 1 song in the morning. Now you want to see why he said why the guys showed up? Cause look who Kenneka family member with. Is that go her brother right here, right? This at 1 song. This at 1 song, right? Peep the game. What? If we would have had access to the footage in the beginning, y'all don't think that we would have been solved this case before they thought they getting away with this? You see what I'm saying? Before other YouTubers conflict the narrative and had us thinking this one way and another that way, and the only reason why these YouTubers they could trick us because the family member was behind the scene feeding these YouTube just to take us off of this. So they were really working harder than Rosemont, because Rosemont ain't had to do nothing, just sit back and let the family fuck up everything. You see what I'm saying? If you don't understand why Zach said, look, peep this interview. If he want y'all to convince what's going on at 1 something because of Irene live video, and Living Nova want you to believe Irene live video at a particular time frame, and because they ain't got no control of the hotel footage, they can tell you and show you videos of TY live and Irene live at a particular time stamp. But guess what the hotel showing? At the same time, they trying to show it live. Hi, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Watch this.
But throughout the entire video, you mainly kept the camera on yourself. Why is that to the people?
Because I was half X. You barely see me looking at the camera. I'm trying to get the phone to work instead of buffering. Sick.
Admitted that you had the goddamn phone, so that means when they took her to the 9th floor, room 926, and something happened to her, room 926, and they rushed back to the room on the 11th floor to get the phone. So that means round 120, they was in on the 11th floor, and they had access to the phone. Hi, y'all. Man, stop playing with me, bro. But keep this in mind, the original story, let Irene tell, they supposed to be coming back to get the phone around 2 some instead of 1 some. Hi, y'all. Yeah, I bet that hit different now. Don't that hit different now? Don't that hit different now? Some of you that hit different now. Cause that finna let you know Trey ain't tearing them up right now, Jack. Look, watch this.
In hotel bogus.
I heard you say that. I think you said something like, man, the signal messed up or something like that in a video. I have to ask you this, no disrespect. This is Zach TV1. I'll get to the bottom of everything. Mm-hmm. It's a point in the video between, I think it's like 208 and 306. And I hear it's like someone's talking, speaking something with the mouth muffled. Like somebody said they raped her.
That question that he just asked her, look at that question like this here. They already took her from the 11th floor into room 926 at one some. And that's why you heard the audio in her live video, but the video don't match up. Pow!
And you like, are they tweaking it? Was it anything like that?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what the whole Facebook talk about. That's when they like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I told you.
I told you, yeah.
I told y'all them is, that's them talking about the party tickets. Like,
So it wasn't anything about no rape?
no, none about rape. Nothing.
So y'all was referring to, what exactly went on? Tell me, who said what?
I think that was Drewbury sitting next to me and like talking about the party tickets. But I'm not for sure because I'm off X, so all this.
You off a pill, you rolling.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, she like, something about the party tickets. I'm like, I told your dumb ass. Then.
Why would people think it was rape that somebody said, oh, they over there
Because
raping? And you said, I told y'all.
I don't know what. That's what these sick people in the world do.
They're
Whatever
trying to make
think,
that.
Yeah, they want to make it on their own. Like, y'all, that's what I'm saying to them. Y'all don't know what's going on. Why would he? It's my old friend. Literally, I'm sitting right here and just watch somebody do something to him.
Or in it. How many rooms was in that hotel?
It's only, it was a lot of rooms in there, but.
Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. So you had, was it a suite?
No, you talking about in the room we was in?
Yeah, that's what.
It was just, the room that got 2 beds.
Yeah.
That's the room we in.
Hold on. So let's clear this up. Where people on social media saying like they was in another room. And
No,
like,
it was not a suite. It was a little bitty room. Like
with 2 beds, with double beds.
Double bed, yeah, that type of suite.
Four beds, double bed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't another room, or was people in the washroom?
No, people weren't even in the washroom. We all see how packed it was. We was like humped together.
Okay. Wow. So okay.
Fine.
Okay. So nobody was. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Through the reflection of your shades, you had on shades.
Right.
You could see. Was it a red jacket or a guy? Did he have on Tim's? I don't know. Someone landed on
a
a
red Hulk sweater.
Oh,
It's
red
not even
Hulk sweater.
A jacket. I don't even know what they getting. All this. How could you see? I don't know what they thought they were psychic or whatever they thought they were. I don't know what these people think.
And okay, to your recollection, like sitting on the bed with the camera towards you, there was a guy right here from the reflection of your glasses with the red Hawks on.
And they saying this person was Kenneka.
Was
That's a
Kenneka?
whole dude right here.
So it was 2 dudes, red
Red
Hawks.
dude, Kenneka all the way over there. Monifa all the way over there. Having a whole another conversation.
Did anybody say, girl, Kenneka, you having a good time? And she
That
like,
was her and Monifa having a whole conversation over there. See, the song was buffering, so therefore you can hear the conversation. If the music was never buffering, you could never hear nothing. But the music was buffering, her and Monifa talking, because she's sitting down on a little stool. Monifa sitting on the bed. She, girl, you only look like you enjoying yourself.
she said it to Kenneka.
Yeah. Kenneka like, I am enjoying myself. She, you drunk. She tell her, I'm not even drunk yet.
Did she
Yeah,
know?
Kenneka, you drunk. When you say that, that means you drunk. You clearly hear me saying that.
So y'all really know Kenneka.
Yeah, knew her for, we got years with her. It's not nobody we just met.
For the world that don't know Kenneka Jenkins or Kenneka Martin, was she like a turn up queen?
We all, that's what type of crowd we is. We love to have fun. This is what we came to do, have fun. We celebrated her birthday in the hotel. Now we come celebrate my birthday in the hotel.
Was last Friday actually your birthday?
It was 2 days after my birthday, 3 days after my birthday. My birthday was on the 5th.
Okay, and that occurred on the 8th,
Yeah.
September 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. So when was it that you guys realized, like, damn, Kenneka is lit. She really drunk. She wasted.
When we was bopping. I know we was bopping.
West side, y'all bop.
Yeah.
Sick
So
on my bop.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see her. I look at her. She leaned back to the wall. Kenneka, it's over for you. You drunk. You lit. You drunk. She ain't drunk. That's when you know Kenneka drunk, because she always tell us if she not drunk.
Okay.
You drunk. That's when I knew she was drunk.
So at that particular moment, was she like stumbling, falling? Was people still trying to dance with her? She just
She
leaned
was
back.
all still dancing, bopping like she drunk, but we still dancing.
What led to Kenneka?
Ain't that funny that she said they was still pottering? And Zach asked her when she came up missing. They were like, yeah, we was still pottering. You know what I'm talking about? We was still bopping and did it. You know, bopping and did it. So guess what? Go back to French K level. Once you go back to French K letter and he said what was going on at 12 some, look what's going on in the footage. You see this? They was coached by grown people. That's why they were getting away with it, because they had these young ass girls were coached by grown folks. And guess who they would be coached by? If they got something to hide at 12, going on 1 something, and you don't hear nothing else on Kenneka phone, according to the investigation, round 2 something, no response on Kenneka phone, period. That means who would have something to hide? Lyra Nora. That's why Lyra Nora depending on Irene's story to Zach so they can make it look like throw it off on the hotel. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Cause all of this is basically saying everything what he questions on is in the hour between 12 and 1. That's just an hour. That's just 1 hour. What he questioning on. Check this out. When they get to 2 some, this is where Selena Gomez come in at. But remind y'all, she was missing for 2 hours. That's a perfect time to do the trick of the kidney transplant, because the kidney transplant take 2 hours before a kidney fail, and they need an additional 6 hours. That's what Miss Teresa come in there with that 911 call to stall. With the missing person report, they're gonna go around 12 something. Hi y'all. Hi y'all. So look, gang, I'ma just mute my microphone because I'm through talking for the night. I appreciate everybody coming out and sharing their love and support and sharing the video. And I'ma keep this live going. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep the live going, so I don't want to hear nobody like, I don't hear no audio. Trey Gang ain't speaking, cause the reason why I ain't finna speak, cause I got other videos that I'm finna just drop. So in my mind, I'm like, when I get through with this live video, I got tons of videos I can drop. I'm gonna just release them one by one. Like might release a video tomorrow, and when I release a video tomorrow, I might release a video the next day. And once I release a video like 2 days from now and release another video, so when I go back live again, the main question is, do you see the timestamp? Did you see why I'm showing you video? Because it go back to the timestamp. Because check this out. They want y'all to believe something was going on at 2 something when she left out the room to stall and say she was missing for an hour and she last seen entering in the kitchen. But if you follow with Trey Gang and you stop to look at this video, this at 2:06. On right here, the screensaver. Right here, 2:06, and listen to her narrative.
Mark getting up and exiting that room on September 9th, because right now the 9th is on that Saturday right now. Because the 8th is Friday, now we roll into the morning. On that morning, what made her exit that room?
They was finna go. Monifa like, we finna leave. They picked her up.
Whoa. So she like wasted now.
Yeah, she on the bed.
So watch this. When she said she on the bed wasted at this time and French K gave us the letter, this is what got Trey Gang popping. Because when he sent us the letter, he said what time she would be in the room on the bed sleep. So if she was on the bedroom at sleeping, he said this around 12 something. So do this go back to this? Why she got off on the elevator when Bree got off on the elevator at 12 something? According to this story, at 12 something, That mean when Bree led out the room, that's when Monifa carried her out the room at the same time. And that's why you got French Cave on the move at 12 something. So boom, at 12 something, you said what?
Yeah, sleep now. Now she sleep. She by my sister sleep.
Was anybody touching her while she was asleep?
Now, before this, she came at me like, Irene, you ain't finna.
But hold up. If you go to the front desk, guess what the front desk finna show? They making duplicated keys. That's why Zach asked her, was somebody touching her? Why would he ask was somebody touching her around 12 something? You got these folks, sheets, blankets, and look how everybody would be on the move while somebody touching her.
Finna turn up. This how you gonna be on your birthday? I'm like, hi.
Her sister there.
Hi, it's over with. Wait till the next song.
Finna go on one.
She fall right into the lamp. Boom.
Damn, she injured.
Boom, bam. She fell and hit her head on the lamp. So this finna be around about this time, right? So look what's on the footage round about this time. She would fail and hit her head on the lamp, and she finna go to another room. This at 1:05. Think about the text message. I'm ready to go at 1:20. Got him.
Injured herself.
Nah, she ain't injured herself. She just fell into the lamp, like stumbled to it. They, ooh, yeah. I'm like, ooh, yeah. You is drunk. She lay on the bed. My sister put her right there. She go to sleep. Monifa pick up, and this time I'm guessing they finna go. Cause Monifa pick up.
Right.
Now they finna go.
And check this out. Look who you see on the footage. Remind y'all, Zach got another video when he was like, y'all know who y'all see the most on the camera? Nobody ain't paying attention to. Since y'all thinking about Monifa at this time. Cause Monifa ain't gonna be on the footage round about this time. No. Cause everybody be like, yeah, Monifa jealous bitch. And she got something to do with she set Kenneka up, but you don't see her on the footage at this time. It's a reason for that. That's why Zach was like, look, you know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at the footage. Cause y'all know who I see a lot, the security guard. So when you think about security guard, everybody gonna assume French K, but he a security guard too. You see what I'm saying? He a security guard too. Now look, this just to show you that Mitchell Reese and Leonora and Kenny had something to do with this. Cause look at strategic time stamps, they will be showing up on the footage. Boom. This why Leonora said, yeah, at one some Leonora, the news said at one some we know that your sister still lied because she had last contact with family member. Now look at this shit. Look what's on the footage. Family members, not just Leonora, brothers and cousins. So if I stop this video right here and show y'all this video right here, check this out. Check this out. And let's go to one song. Let's go to one song. What she said right here. Now y'all see that? Y'all heard that? I need to go to the audio. Cause this audio kind of static, and you know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Right here. Is this it?
It ain't right. It's emergency buttons in the door, so just in case the door shut. It ain't even no handle.
Leonard, did you see this video that was traveling around on Facebook? And this is something I want to ask the police, because I've asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend, who had a knife in her hand and a white t-shirt, and she was, is there any reason for you to be concerned about this?
I saw that, but
She said she saw that. If she saw that, guess what she was saw? And want something that the news would question her on. And want something. All family members, Jack. Brothers, sisters, and cousins. And boom. White, look.
if it was somebody from the hotel party, the police didn't tell us.
Somebody's doing
Yeah,
okay.
they didn't tell us if it was. They
Oh, watch this. Guess what he finna ask her?
That's what I thought. That didn't add up. This hatched. Okay. If there's any other way for you to use us, I'll text you my number. You can reach out to us. Jamal has my number too, and also, yeah. But if you need anything else, I'm so sorry. This isn't something you should be.
And this had one something that the news asking her. Look at her facial expression. This is same facial expression. If you find out the truth and go back to the footage, I will look just like the truth. You got my whole family on footage. It one song. Hi y'all. That shows you how powerful the news is. And you got to look at it and live in no respect. Only thing she relying on is this video. What Irene said, what was going on, and two some instead of one some.
Monique for them leave out the room. They enter it like to get her phone. Maya like, give me her phone. I'm like, y'all finna go. She yeah. Come in, Monique like, Kenneka gone. Kenneka gone.
Whoa, hold on. How did she just leave?
In these seconds, that's
In
what I'm
seconds,
saying.
she fall into the lap. Boom.
So basically, when they got Kenneka out the room, they in the clear. But when she went to room 926, where the stand was and where the saw happened, they had to cover up for that part. So that's why Zach was like, say you was in room 926 and everything happened in that room and everything was still fine and dandy. So basically, they still covering up from the hotel that one saw. Cause look, kaboom. When she fell and hit her head on the lamp, like what she just said, guess who had access to go to the goddamn freezer? Pow! All of this between the hours of 12 and 1. That's all it is, an hour. Because they got her out the room before 12. Well, check this out. They got to get her out the room at 12 something. Going on 1. That means they got her out the room at 12 something exactly and took her to room 926. And she was in that room for an hour before she came out of there at 1:20. Assault happened in the room. So that means Monique and them went back to the 11th floor and told them we need Kenneka keys and her phone and call Bree. That's why Bree was gonna show up. That's why Bree gonna show up round this time at 1:30. That's why Bree gonna show up exactly 1:30. So when they went back to the keys in the phone, Bree, this when French K said, I bumped into 3 girls. So when he bumped into 3 girls, it's gonna be these people. Cause guess what? Leonora gonna be somewhere else in the hotel. That's why you're gonna have these suckers come in. That's why you're gonna have Monifa come out. Watch this. So that means when they sent the text message at 1:20, talking about they ready to go, and Monifa and them went back for the keys in the phone. Guess who would have the phone? Not Monifa, cause the text message finna say exactly 1:58. The dick little. So if the dick little, Monifa ain't got the phone. So who dick will be little? Guess who you see all on the footage? But guess who you don't see on the footage? So that means, guess what? The assault will be taking place if everybody heading in that direction. Y'all, right at 2 o'clock. Now you finna go back to the pool theory. Cause once you go back to the other YouTube, they were like, yeah, around 1:30, go to the footage and you'll see everybody panicking. They can't find them. And it was on the cover police officer named Travis. Watch this, guy.
Stop.
Okay, she sleep for a little minute. Like 5 minutes later, here come Monifa pick her up. They can leave. Monifa, I got her phone though. This what the music playing off her phone.
Off who phone?
Kenneka phone.
Okay.
So I had her phone. I give me her phone. Y'all from Lee. You from Lee? She like, Mike, like, yeah, we is from Lee.
So when she told that story, look at this story like this here. They took her out the room at 12 something. And they went on the 9th floor. And when on the 9th floor, that's when they said they need the keys and the phone.
Next thing you know, I'm like, unhook the Bluetooth then.
How y'all know?
Like, she missing. Oh, she missing.
That's why she instantly said she missing. Cause look what happened in the room at 1 song. Do that clarify the story, gang? Y'all. Oh. And then when they came back from the keys in the phone, now check this out. They said 12 something, Bree leave. That means Bree left right with Kenneka and Shemaya and them. That's when they took her to the 9th floor. And that's where French K had the sheets and blankets to make it soundproof. And then boom, look what will be going on in the hour. This what will be going on for a whole hour when they got her out the room. Guess who had access to her? Hotel staff on room 926. Everybody roaming the halls. And look what you finna get. Round about this time. Look how hold up, keep him in mind. I always keep him in mind. And boom. And check this out. When something happened in that room, round about this time, Monifa and them is finna go back to Irene. And I need the keys in the phone. Now Kenneka brother and them showing up with gang now. Cause you gotta keep this in mind. If they sent the text message at 1:20 saying I'm ready to go, that means think about 5 minutes before that text, or 10 minutes before that text, or 15 minutes. An altercation happened. And when the altercation happened, guess who's showing up? Booyah! And then boom, let's see how we can get rid of the body. And now guess what time you will see family members again. So now you got a text message sent out at 1:20 and look at the footage will be showing at 1:24. Y'all, 1:24. Check this out. Don't think about Kenneka getting off on the lower level. Just think about this. And next thing you know, at 1:20, someday they went back to go get the key. What?
This one is kind of hard to fathom. So she accidentally bumped the lap. Boom. She said, "We finna leave. Let's get out. Let's grab her phone."
Before she hit the lamp. She hit the lamp. Bed, sleep. She sleep on the bed.
Right.
Monifa come pick her up.
So Monifa took her outside the room.
Yeah.
Who came back from
12
the phone?
something.
Mike. Both of them left the room with her.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Maya came back in the room to get the keys in the phone before Monifa showed up. Pow! That make a big difference. So that means when something happened, Maya got out of there and went and said, "Give me the keys in the phone." And Monifa showed up right behind her and said, "Kenneka gone." Oh! Do that make sense why they came back to get the keys in the phone? Because what happened in room 926? Like, share the video right now, guys. It's over with. It's over with. Listen to this shit.
Okay, so she's in the hallway
Right.
with Monifa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they realized she ain't got her phone, the keys, nothing. They just
So now they come back in here
to get the stuff. That
to
she
get
left.
this. Okay, so
So
everybody
you can't leave without her keys or her phone.
exactly
You
because she
can't. How you
drove.
gonna drive?
We in her mama car.
Yeah.
So at this time,
When you go to TY Live, call Bree for the keys. Now look. Call Bree for the keys. Watch this. So check this out. If they were saying put her in the freezer, then that means the audio that you can hear, that could be possibly audio on the 9th floor. And they just showing you a video on the on the 11th floor in the actual party. So when I'm thinking about this audio, put her in the freezer, I'm thinking about she on the 9th floor when French K was like, yeah, she on the bed sleep. Round about this time, right? This at 12. So that means if they showing TY Live video and this supposed to be at 12 something, right? So if you hear this audio, that means once you go to her right before 120. Right before 120. Right before this time. That's why they said put her in the freezer. And call Bree for the key.
show right in the corner on the phone.
You heard call Bree from the keys. Look, that means boom. Look how Bree finna show up. She got the keys. That means if you match the keys with the cell phone text and you match the audio why they calling Bree Bree and talking about put her in the freezer, that means this was right before. Check this out. That means if Kenneka was on the 9th floor, don't mind the video that you see. Watch this. This one I'm finna get in. And I'm finna bust them up with this one. That means this audio finna match the surveillance footage. When they said call Bree Bree from the keys and Bree Bree said I'm 10 minutes away. And Bree Bree told everybody when she showed up back at the hotel. So that means don't pay attention to the video, what you finna hear. Pay attention to the audio.
You ain't never seen a white folk. Nigga, this a one on one. Y'all finna get put out. Y'all finna get put out. Y'all get put out.
We could be actually in room 926 with the staff in. On the 9th floor.
Don't be so loud.
Yeah, it's too late for that. Yep, there go the manager. My car keys, my weed. That ain't no motherfucking manager. Oh, that is a manager. That is a manager. Chief. On BD, all of them. Turn that pappy ringtone off. Off that pappy ringtone.
This ain't one of those. Nah, ain't no 2-cup shit.
Who said that?
Fuck 2-cup. All right there, off 63rd.
I just want 1 cup. I just want 1 cup, folks.
2 cups. That shit straight out.
What you want, folks?
Ain't on that. Ain't on that. Y'all right.
What? No. Bank game.
Y'all better chill out over here.
Oh, bank. The biggest bees in here for bank.
Y'all already my love, baby. For sure, what you better do is
So once you look at the audio, right? Hold on. What the fuck? Let me change the scene because something just went wrong. So now look, if you listen to the audio instead of the video, do it sound like what was going on in room 926 and everybody's and you heard what's going on? Don't pay attention to the video because the video could be a throw off, but the audio would match up exactly with this. So if this at 1:30, that's why you heard this video what would be going on the 9th floor. In the hour. Check this out. Could keep this in mind. Bree Bree left at 12. At 12. At 12. So if they got her out the room at 12 something, in another location in the hotel for an hour, listen to the audio.
Get that put out. It's big beef for Biggie too, but you know I already know. That gyro shit dead in here tonight. That gyro shit dead in here tonight.
I'm from the Renegade. We Renegade.
We crazy crew, baby. Big C.
Hey, didn't you say turn the music off, folks? Now don't listen, folks.
Jump out.
Don't listen, folks. Don't listen, folks.
That's right, you loaded. Okay, I'm reloaded. Fuck with the Gucci. I'm good, I'm Gucci.
So watch this. Without watching the video, but listen to the audio, what would be going on in the room? What would be going on in the room? Fire my chat up right now. What would be going on in the room? Fire my chat up right now so I know we got a clear understanding. What will be going on in the room? When Bree leave, you heard TY audio. I'm not finna baby feed nobody, bro. Answer that in the chat immediately. I'm finna shut it down. It don't make no sense if you don't comprehend this shit, bro. This girl birthday. We ain't here to be entertained, just to be, yeah, man, I'm thirsty for Kenneka Jenkins videos and no. This the biggest receipt. Check this out. I'm gonna give it 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute to somebody tell me what's going on. 1 minute. I'm gonna play this video.
Fuck everybody. I'm in my own zone, nigga. And everybody see me, I'm wet and rolling.
Put your friends down. And rolling. Judge, what's up, folks? What's up? Hold on.
Now watch this. Check this out. This why you got this. Everything what you heard in the audio, check this out. You still watching the video with the audio. If you cancel this out, watch this. Look what it sound like when you add this with this audio. This what will be going on in the room on the 9th floor.
Yeah, I'm stepped it right now. Let me put myself on mute.
And then come back in.
Right here.
Stuff to my sent some real stuff to me today, man. Step by step. Step by step. That what happened at that hotel. Step by step, man. And you know,
step by step. So everything what he explained in the video, when y'all heard Kenneka say manager at the door, do not look at this video. Listen to the audio. Do not look at the video because the video is the throw off. Put it like this here. They got an audio on the wrong video, so you could be like, dog, that's Kenneka going to the door, talking about that's the manager at the door. That's what the sister wants you to believe. Cause keep this in mind. Cause the first thing, like when I just set up here and went live. I don't know how long I've been live, and I told everybody this what will be happening in the room for an hour. This what will be happening in the room for an hour. If Bree left at 12 something, guess what time? This audio, not the video, but look what audio. Check this out. Look what the audio will be playing.
Don't be so loud.
Yeah, it's too late for that. Yep. There go the manager. My car keys, my weed. That ain't no motherfucking manager. Oh, that is a manager.
You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying now? This will be going on in the room. But when you watch the video with the audio, you swear you watching the manager at the door. And listen to what he would be saying, what would be going on at the room, why they said don't call the cops, the manager at the door.
I believe it to be true. From everything that I've heard, I believe it to be true. I've been working my ass off to figure it out. But I really want to talk to Mama. I'm trying to give Mama some time to reach out to me. I'm asking you, where you at, Rico? Can you reach out to Mama? The people need to know what's going on, bro. The people need to know what's going on, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That organ stuff right there, where y'all keep talking about that organ shit, throw that out the window. And her friend, your friend, you need to go ahead and you need to go on and open your mouth, man. You know what time it is. You know who I'm talking about. But I'm trying to I want to break this to Mama first, man. Rico, Rico, if you there, can you reach out to Mama? Let me call Rico, man.
So how much amount of time you trying to give the mother?
Let me see. I don't want to put any pressure on. Let me see. Because this guy I'm calling now can reach out right out to her. I just seen him on the live and he.
So look, watch this. So everything what he finna tell Mike Larry while they playing the public, look when they gonna get her out the room. Out the room. So she left at 12. Look what will be going on in the room, like what he trying to tell everybody. Yeah, I want to reach out to Mama T. Why would you want to reach out to Mama T? Because you know who had the car keys. Call Bree for the keys. You heard this shit in this audio. You heard this shit in the audio right here.
I'm gonna get this to that girl over there. What girl? That? I put my car in
So that means everything you heard in this audio don't even match up with the video. That means you just heard them talking about look, they even asking Irene, enjoy your birthday, girl, get up. Why they saying Irene, girl, it's your birthday, girl, get up?
I'm gonna get this to that girl over there.
Get up. She telling Irene to get up. What was really going on with Irene that won something? Hi, y'all. Who in there raping her? Don't that match up with Kenneka phone at 2 something, at 1 something? You see what I'm saying? Do that match up, gang. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all this shit. That's why they got this video. So once you hear this shit, This takeaway, they go Leonora in the bathroom. What the YouTuber try to do to throw everybody off the game and say, I'm finna get this that girl over there. They want y'all to focus on because you heard her say, I'm finna get this to that girl over there. And this is what the YouTuber finna think they winning there because guess what? That's when they drug Kenneka. Look. See that? They throwing everybody off like, yeah, Tanasia went and drugged the girl. When they drug Kenneka, bro. And if you still think they drug Kenneka, you still watching this video. I'm like, oh, look, that's not Kenneka and all this old shit. I'm booting you out the chat. You see what I'm saying? Because look, that means when they first showed the video, they admit that's not Kenneka. And that girl, whoever that girl is, didn't show her face because that's Kenneka's cousin. And they want us to believe, oh yeah, this Kenneka, she didn't want her mama to know that she supposed to been at this gathering party. Right? But watch this though. If you listen to the audio, when Bree leave, Bree leave. This why Fresh K will be getting in the sheets and the blanket. Cause it is. Man, if you listen to the audio, look, how you can hear this girl all the way in the corner talking about wake up, Irene, it's your birthday, and got music playing, and you don't hear nobody around TY talking? You see that the audio don't fucking match the video, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Look. Look how loud they sound close to TY phone, but look how far distance on the video they is. You mean to tell me when you hearing the girl talking about Irene, it's your birthday, they all way over here. So how they sound close? You see what I'm saying? How the fuck they sound close like they standing next to him, but they all way over here. But you heard TY say they calling on the phone. So when you think about the audio, think about this. Oh, this what will be going on in the room when they tell me I stick a broomstick up in her and everything. And they just gave us this video to entertain us while we hear that shit, bro. And he said, and they said, put it in the freezer. Then who would have access to a freezer that's on camera? On camera. Access to a freezer on camera. And he said, they keep calling on the phone. You heard this in TY Live video. They keep calling on the phone. So they was on the phone. If they was on the phone talking about putting it in the freezer, guess who showed up running? Booyah! And when they said put her in the freezer, look where everybody going and coming. Bam! Look. Listen to this.
Show right in the corner on the phone. Nene, where that cup is, folks?
So when you heard everybody in the room and they on the phone with the staff member and you got security in the room, but you got a video to throw you off to be like, well, I don't see no security, but he actually in the room. That's why you got this.
I need you. Bro, what happened? I asked you to call.
Boom! They was gonna be in the room. So who would have video that would be going on talking about put her in the freezer?
Yep, this shit freezing out.
What happened? What she say? She don't want to hear it? All right, then. I'm finna just give it to them then. I'm trying to get to her first.
This thing is moving slow.
All right, bro. Okay. I tried to reach out to Mama, man, and Mama don't.
See? That's why he said I try to reach out to Mama. Why would you think he would be trying to reach out to Mama at a video that would be showing at one something? And why you want to reach out to Mama T so bad? Because of the text message that the phone reaching out to Leonora. Do you peep the game? Because if you don't, it's over with.
Want to hear it, man. But
right.
For Mike, she don't want to hear it. But I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why Mama done changed. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why she changed, bro. And it just.
Do you think somebody's threatening her?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't understand. Why would you turn your back, or why would you act the way you're acting with the people that stood by you side by side, trying to help your daughter get justice, trying to help her get justice for her daughter, and we're not getting paid for it. We're doing this voluntarily. You know what I mean?
Right.
Losing sleep, people losing sleep all over the world, man. And man,
all this is about, they want Mitch to stick to the narrative and don't go against us. We help you, help us. And they got the cover up for at one song. So if you can't comprehend why he say he got a video on his phone and he calling Mitch to show her a video that he got in this phone going back to this timestamp, and you can't comprehend why you heard this in the video, not this video, but the audio, this audio.
I'm gonna get it to that girl over there. What girl?
You heard that? Put it in the freezer then. That's what video he want to call Mitch Teresa on.
I'm just gonna give it to y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of it, but I'm gonna break this with you. Do you want me? I'm gonna break this with you on your what's name. But I'm telling you, man, I want y'all to know from what I was told today, from a reliable source.
So all what he finna do, it be like, since Mitch Teresa, if you're gonna take us down, we gonna go down taking you down. So that video finna show you all family members that was involved. And it finna explain the audio that you heard on TY call. And because you just heard how she get in the freezer. Call Bree for the keys. Go to the police report. Who she last contact, what last family member she had contact with? Her sister. Y'all like crime TV shows, right? FBI, criminal files, and all these. And you learn this. The murder will always, the person that did murder her is probably the last one that seen with. You know what I'm saying? The last people that she had contact with is the last people that murdered her, bro. That's why Monifa had to point the fingers at her. That's why they needed the fingers at Monifa to take the downfall. Because of the phone text message. Look what Trey ain't finna tell you. Leonora will be in the room. Monifa would be in the room. They will all have their phones out recording Kenneka getting assault in the private Facebook group, and it's been recording it. Since it's been recording it, you heard this audio.
Show right in the corner on the phone.
So you got family members in the room. What video he gonna expose the hotel on in the room and trying to expose what happened to Kenneka in the room? You see what I'm saying? That's why Andrew Holmes said the focus go back to the room. Now when it come to Andrew Holmes, the first people say he a liar, which he is a liar. But you got to know why he lied. You see what I'm saying? We know he lied. You got to know why he lied. Because in the beginning, he told everybody the truth, really. Look, the focus go back to the room. You know what I'm saying? If anything that found in her system, and he said this, the focus go back to the room. Don't you got to drug Kenneka in the room? If you got to drug Kenneka in the room, she gonna be in the room with who? Full of family members. Guess who gonna drug her? Family members. Not Tanasia. You see the family member clear as day. CC. CC, right here.
What's up, bro?
Why CC?
Buffing like my gun or something. Something nigga something. Pop that pussy. Let me see
Don't be so loud.
yeah, it's too late for that. Yep, there go the manager. My car keys, my weed. That ain't no motherfucking manager. Oh, that is a manager. That is a manager. Shit.
He said, don't call the cops. Look what time this will be going on. Watch this.
Shit. On BD, all of them.
Look who finna get her to drink, though.
Turn that pappy ringtone off. Off that pappy ringtone.
Ain't that's Kenneka phone ringing? The pappy tone? That's her phone ringing. Guess who have the phone? Who would be calling her phone round about this time? You got the paperwork, don't it? The police reports. Guess who tapped on the phone? If you don't know that answer, then we can't even rap with you. The police report will show you who was in communication with Kenneka. If TY said turn that pappy ringtone off, that's why they made it a big deal. Talking about her ringtone. Y'all don't know Kenneka had pappy ringtone. Got people talking about the pappy ringtone, but don't know what they talking about. You see what I'm saying? Look, watch this.
This ain't one of those. Nah, ain't no toothbrush shit. Who said that?
Look where she get the drink from. They go Monifa. This the girl that's finna leave out with the sister. Look what she finna get. She just took a squeeze.
All right, y'all, sister third.
I just want one cup. I just need one cup, folks.
2 cups.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She just got it from her own family members. But let the YouTubers tell it. Let the YouTubers tell it. I'm finna get it to that girl over there, and they say Tanae's finna judge the girl. Watch where she finna go with the glass. See that? She ain't getting Kenneka shit. But if you heard what the audio saying, who raping her? So that mean if they saying who raping her, this don't. So this mean this video that you seeing don't match up with the audio. Cause if they saying who raping her, cancel this shit out. The video and listen to this shit.
If you think I'm lying, let me see. I'm gonna let y'all know one thing, bro.
This is gonna be crazy, man.
Kenneka, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all know Kenneka was worried before she left here. She was worried. She didn't know who they were. She didn't know who they were. She was worried, and she told her fucking friend. She told her fucking friend, man, to get her up out of there. She told her friend to get her up out of there, man. But I wanna wait. You cool with me breaking this right here?
Say that again?
I need you to say this video. Because every time I put something up here, they take it. I need you to put this together.
I got you.
Okay, so
I got you.
So man, this shit, man.
So make a long story short, if you still want to know what's really going on with the Kenneka Jenkins case, just imagine these niggas be fucking with underage girls and got caught. Fucking with underage girls, got caught and cost Kenneka her fucking life. And they on the motherfucking lie. Him and him. Pedophile ass niggas.
So as y'all can see, I'm not gonna show y'all no name. Let me hold on. Word from word. Word from word. Word from word, man. Although what took place. This was somebody that took place, man. Kenneka was concerned about who these people was, who these guys was, following her. It said, I'm not gonna read it word from word, but I'm gonna break it down to what it was said. It was she said that her friend, y'all know who name it is, her friend and her was talking to these two guys. One had on blue and one had a gray sweater on that had guests on in front of it. And they went with these guys, and Kenneka said she was worried. She didn't want to be there. She was worried. She wanted to go. So they was trying to leave. They was trying to leave to go home.
So when he say that narrative, look how Trey Gang exposed the whole narrative. Watch this. You said she was ready to go. Look what Trey Gang showing you why y'all was ready to go. Look why they would be ready to go at 120. Hi, y'all. What video that he would have in his phone? Don't mind Kenneka walking in the hallway. Just pay attention to this. From 120 to 130. That's just 10 fucking minutes before Bree got back with the keys. What fucking video he gonna have in his phone?
And this is what was told to me, y'all. They was trying to leave to go home, and the girl and the guy told her friend, "Get your ass on, go on somewhere." Told her friend to go on somewhere, and
Right.
so she continued on to walk through the what's name. She started walking back through the hotel, and dude kept on following.
So this gonna be round about this time. Booyah! What? Hold on, gang. I got the munchies over here, man. I had put some spaghetti. This motherfucker hitting so goddamn hard. I had to. But I'm trying to see how many likes I got. Man, we need 200, bro. I tell you what, this how we finna do it.
Someone trying to have sex with her. This is what was told to me, and it kept following her. And next thing you know, they said, man, he just jumped out. Grabbed her, he choked her out. He didn't mean to choke her out bad. He choked her out, and she passed away. She passed away, and he panicked and he started carrying her. Put on the show.
Oh, so that means they will be coming out this time of the room then. And guess who will be carrying her? So that means round 150, the dick look little. So once that happened and something happened to her, guess when they'll be carrying Kenneka out the fucking elevators. Look. Exactly. Matter of fact, right here. When they'll be carrying her out the room. Oh! And what he said?
She passed away. She passed away, and he panicked and he started carrying her. Put her on the shoulder and he carried her, and he met up with the other friends. He carried her, and they all took her to the damn freezer, man.
This fool said he carried her and met up with the other friends, and they all carried her.
Yeah, look, there's a chick that's in a white shirt that was in a Dixie changed clothes. The one that was in the room. Y'all look, this the person that helped Shamaya and Monifa carry Kenneka down the hall. Y'all check this out, look. Y'all see how she went over in the corner? She the lookout. Now look, here they come down the hall. Look, there they go, look. Live in the cut. It's them carrying her right there. Look.
Carrying her. Put her on the shoulder and he carried her, and he met up with the other friends. He carried her, and they all took her to the damn freezer, man. And the reason why
And guess what? The reason why he snitched on that part, cause look what time they will be carrying her. Remember the court paper saying the same thing, right? So when they was carrying Kenneka through that hotel, Miss Teresa was calling the hotel at that same time. That's why he said, yeah, Miss Teresa, if you watching this video, contact me because I got information in my phone. So what information that he'll have in this phone will outdo Miss Teresa what video she got actually from the victim phone. You see what I'm saying? Damn, we ain't 200 likes. Might as well end the live.
And that hotel know what's up, and that police department they know what's happening, man. I ain't worried about nobody saying shit about what I'm saying on here because I know my people. I know who's behind me. So somebody keep trying to cut off my line.
So
I keep hearing like some damn Transformers talking.
Right.
Some I'm gonna read this to you, man. So whoever was at the whoever this is, these guys know. I guess they was doing this on a regular, man. I guess they got ties in with whoever this guy is at this hotel, and that's the reason why them damn tapes is edited.
He just said, dude carried her and met up with some friends and carried her to the kitchen. And look what he just said. Look what he just said.
That's the reason why those
police even said that shit. That the news said that the police edited the fucking video. They made it. So
she's being carried through the hallway. She's being carried. She ain't walking. That's not her in the video. She's being carried. Now, if you think I'm lying, because people will take this and say, oh, well, Lewis said this and Lewis said that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read it.
Damn, make it so bad, these niggas look alike. Then you mean to watch what they finna say why all of this will be going down, why Kenneka supposed to be getting assaulted, abused, raped, broom stuck up her butt, family member recording video. He say this.
I'm gonna read it. The person that got this from, when they realized that they sent this to somebody, they told them delete that shit. I can send this, I can show y'all this.
Who would tell them to delete that shit? The family members. Watch this. And guess what? Family member would tell him to delete this shit.
This is what was sent to me, y'all. I'm not saying. This is what was sent to me and told me that. And their last words was, Lewis, you are the only one who has the truth. Let it out there. This is what was sent to me.
Wow.
And I'll read it to you word from word. What happened to that girl? What happened to that girl? Dude, what happened was, it was 5 guys at the party. How do you know all of this? She said my sister was there.
Uh-oh. Bro. Bro. Let me read chat, gang. Let me read chat. How many people in here? Pay y'all. Hey man, we need 4 more likes to get 200, gang. Let's get 4 more likes. 200, Jack. Cause listen what he finna say. These some old ass nigga that fuck with underage ass girl tricking off at the hotel. They wanna be famous. Look, these niggas wanna be singers and rappers, and their career is not taking off cause they garbage. Mike Larry rapping on his channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't like your rap. But you thought I got Kenneka Jenkins fans, so when I bust this flow, they'll support me. When ain't nobody support that weak ass Brooklyn ass rap, talking about the blade and the butcher. I'm gonna butcher your ass in a minute. Give me time when I play this video.
She said she saw the whole thing. She told it to me. She explained it all in detail, man.
She saw the whole thing, the sister. The sister saw the whole thing and sent him the video.
Detail. What happened was, it was 5 guys at the party. How do you know all of this? She said my sister was there. She said she saw the whole thing. She told it to me. She explained it all in detail, man. All in detail. The guy was trying to have sex with Kenneka. Kenneka she wasn't going. She was walking off. She wanted to go home. I don't know what it is, but they said, the girl said Kenneka wanted to go home. She wanted to go home. And they all participated in carrying her to their freezer, even a damn friend.
See, now look.
So basically, he said round about this time, at one song, she was ready to go. Watch this game. Watch how everything finna support this. One song, she ready to go. It was 5 guys that helped carry her to the freezer. Guess who would help carry her to the freezer? Her own family members, right? Call Bree for the keys. Bree showed up with the keys. So boom, when Bree showed up, this when everybody talking about boom, go to the freezer with family members. Family members all on video at the freezer.
What I heard too is that fucking I'ma say it because I said it in a video that I'm gonna put up later on tonight. That there was a worker there that I heard who kept coming to the room like he was trying to holler at the females and things of that nature, and nobody is giving up this person.
Check this out. Guess why he mentioned this Franz K, the security guard? Keep this in mind, the footage wasn't even out yet. So that's why he said, I heard a worker will come in there. What you mean you heard? You describing everything on the foot. I see why you said it. The worker will be there. Cause look what the worker doing. They kept coming to the room. Pie y'all, and that's the same video he trying to explain to Mike Laird, but they know what's going on, bruh. You don't see the game they ran on us? Guess who all this finna tie back to? Guess who all this finna tie back to when it come to Kenneka phone? Family members. Family members.
Even the race of this person. This is from what I heard from a reliable source that lived there in Chicago.
Family member.
The person I got a picture of right here.
Guess who the picture is? Watch
The
this.
person you talking about? The picture right here.
Guess who they talking about?
Right here.
Yo. So what the fuck? So why, if this lady have
they sent me the pictures right here.
Man, why the fuck she's not saying nothing?
I don't understand. Let me go on record.
See that? Talking about Miss Teresa, bruh. You see that shit, bruh? So this whole live is trying to keep Miss Teresa in check. Miss Teresa, may you remind you that we got video in our phone too that can fuck you up. Let's stick together. We ain't got to turn against each other. Let's stick together. That's all this video was. Try to extort Mr. Reese and keep the lady quiet, cause they finna get exposed, bro. Bye, y'all.
Let me go. You freezing up, but I'm gonna go on record and tell you, bro.
That's crazy.
Let me go on record and clear something up, bro. I'm only speaking from my experience. I'm not the type to let nobody tell me about something and just ride with it. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Mama is a good-hearted woman. She's a very, very good-hearted woman. She opens her heart up to everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I guess whatever happened or whatever was done wrong to her, she just look at everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? She don't trust anybody. She look at everybody the same.
You fucked up when you said she don't trust nobody. That means all y'all was in cahoots at one point in time till shit blew over and she like, I don't trust you niggas neither. You see what I'm saying? Cause why would you trust these niggas and you if all y'all was in on it? Look what these niggas doing, threatening to snitch.
Same, but at the end of the day, it's still about Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? It's still about Kenneka. And I'm not gonna bash her or nothing like that because I don't know how it is. I don't know how it feels to lose a daughter, man. So I don't know what she's going through. I can only imagine. I can imagine my daughter ain't never coming home. I can't.
I wish I could make you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really want to up that pressure on your ass and make you feel what it feels like to lose a daughter. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't even mad and just yeah, let me see what's your daughter. I already know who your daughter is. I know all these sucker kids. These niggas so public fast, you know, I already know. If I want to strike, I know when to strike. I had these suckers on the news channel telling me like, please help me find my little boy. Mama had that little boy somewhere in the freezer tied up with zip ties. Still alive. Watching the news and waiting on you to, yeah, what they got a new lead? Let me cut the foots off. I know how to torture a nigga, Jack. Yeah, let me cut his foots off and send him in the, I'm going to send this to UPS. Then when I send the package, though, you got to sign for this. Ain't no dropping this off at the doorstep. I want everybody to be traumatized when that foot come through the mail. You got the UPS truck pulling up. You that loud ass engine. Then you got that white man coming out with them little bit ass thunderboot ass shorts with them tall ass thigh high work boots. Talking about some, yeah, I got a package for the Johnson family. And you like the Johnson family? Anybody been on Temu? Because they know them some po-holes. And everybody like, nah, I ain't been on Temu in a minute. And they know, well, we got a package for the Johnson. Somebody signed right here. All those po-ass bastards trying to claim the package. Yeah. And this thing, you know, when they cut that motherfucker open, goddamn it, guess what's gonna be inside? Junior's foot. Fuck you talking about? Now we finna get justice for Junior, bitch. Yeah, now this finna be a new case that open up like, damn, who is Junior? I'ma wait a minute. You know what I'm talking about? I'ma wait a minute and let this shit go viral so everybody can feel sorry for Junior. Be like, who the fuck is Junior? We need justice for Junior. Let's dig in some research. Then when I'ma pop up and tell y'all the truth who Junior was. I had to cut that nigga foot off because he ain't finna run from the next case. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I'm sitting bird traps out on these niggas' ass. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't so cool. I got bird traps out here. Look, I done went to Temu and them Temu gave me some sketches and shit. Be like, yeah, check this out, Trey gang. This might enhance the, you know what I'm talking about? Look, they said look, according to the FBI, the ones that do all the talking, that don't know nothing, but got so much to say about the case, they was there.
Can't imagine me constantly looking at videos of my daughter being taken advantage of, or people bashing it on the what's in it. I couldn't imagine that. I don't even know these people, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, this person sent this to me today, man.
If you look at Mike Larry bird and his bird, them Timu birds, them niggas didn't grow that bird, bro. Man, you get these same goddamn bird for goddamn 27 cents. Full grown, Jack. You just got to cut that junk to your point of style. You know what I'm talking about? They come in the Santa Claus edition. You want that junk long, like his junk. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that's why them niggas got hats on. Man, them niggas already bald head, bro. Look at these niggas. This why these niggas got hats on. Y'all think these niggas like, yeah, they wear a hat because of medical reasons. Man, they goddamn hair follicles at the top ain't responding. You know what I'm talking about? This what gonna give a nigga real age. You can't come to Queek talking about, yeah, how old you is? Yeah, I'm 27. This nigga 57. You see what I'm saying? You meet this nigga at the club, this nigga probably tell you, yeah, how old you is? Yeah, I'm 27. Man, that nigga drive like saying that nigga 57. You know what I'm talking about? Let me find out you find out one of these niggas work at Walmart and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, yeah, I'm trying to find y'all dolls department. You know what I'm talking about? Where the little boys section at? These niggas be fucking with them little boys, bro. I'm just saying. If you got little kids and shit and they be on online gaming, just say you got a little boy 10 years old and you find one of these niggas on this friend list talking about, hey, you playing Roblox tonight? Then, then you want to know why your son, acting kind of fruity, like, cause of this nigga. Look how buff this nigga is. Come on, man. Most of them niggas that be buff like this, like little boys. They like little fishes in the sea, like. These niggas, when they got muscles like this, they like little boys like Steve Urkel. One that ain't gonna tell nobody none. They'll give the booty up. You know what I'm talking about? Giving that booty up. You know what I'm talking about? Cause that's why he got those muscles intimidate the little boys, like, cause when he take his shirt off, he gonna look like Hercules, and the little boy gonna be like, oh my God. So what they gonna do is toot their booty up. And I won't even be surprised if look, y'all. Don't no female ain't attracted to no nigga like this. No. Man, that nigga, he be going to Planet Fitness and be working out and shit with boys and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's probably why he getting buff in that mug, cause he be a pervert like to look at little boy booty. So he need an excuse to be in the gym. And that nigga accidentally got swolled up. Cause that's how much he reckless eyeballing in these little boy booty. That's what I'm thinking, you know what I'm talking about? Cause why would you got a beard but with no mustache? You see what I'm saying? That's a booty nibbling style, like, you know what I'm saying? That means you don't want no mustache to interfere when you sucking the booty. You know what I'm saying? So when you use that chin, that tickle the gooch part, you a booty nibbler, bro. That's all I'm just gonna have to say, bro. That's all. You got to call him out. Never trust a nigga with a full-grown beard with no mustache, though. No mustache. That man gay, bro. That man gay, bro. That's all I'ma say. Cause that mean when he sucking on that booty, he don't want to leave no, cause that's DNA. That means he got all lips on that joint. That means that he gonna clean shave the lips, so it won't need no hair falling. You getting DNA, be like, yeah, that nigga came for these big ass nigga lips. That's why they didn't want me to be a detective. I signed up and everything. I said I want to be a detective, and I got the skill. I passed the test and everything, the detective test, till they find out who I was. Next thing you know, they trying to block me. You know, I'm like, man, wait a minute, bro. Cause I know I said, man, I could solve the Kenneka Jenkins case in a minute, but I could also solve more other cases. If you do a mouth swab on this nigga lips, man, you finna get all kind of reports. Man, if you go, if you do a test on quick booty, that's finna go back to him. Like, who ate your booty? Quick don't want to get him up because he got muscles and shit. Flogging like, yeah, I in your career. Because they both got booty eating videos. They don't want nobody to expose each other. So they want to lie to us. Like, he gonna kill me. Nah, he ain't finna kill you, bitch. He just finna release that video because you were eating his booty too. Y'all done got high full of that goddamn heroin and shit. And both of y'all was sucking booty in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? But both of y'all were trying to record, and that's what I don't get. Why would y'all try to record each other and y'all in the same thing? Like, my video gonna expose your video. Like, yeah, who gonna, what you gonna expose? Who ate the better booty, goddamn? You know what I'm talking about? That's all I'm just saying. Cause look, I met a female one time, and I went over her house, and she was like, "Yeah, it's time to do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, my drugs kicked in too. I'm ready to stroke something." So you know, I'm in the middle of stroking. She done set her phone up. Like, I'm like, "Damn, boo, what's up with the phone shit going on?" She was like, "Yeah, I just want to film this shit because you said you were finna you know what I'm talking about." Yeah, I just want to record this shit, make sure you a man of your word. You said you were gonna pound town this thing, you know what I'm talking about? So you know me, I ain't mind being recorded, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? Cause I did just came out of church, so I still have my Easter suit on. You know, with my Stacey Adams on, with no socks, barefooted, you know what I'm talking about? Suit tighten a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He in that thing. Oh, you know, then she tried to check me because she want to show all her friends. In case I get out of line, she got that video, but like, yeah, you see that nigga shoes? He had Bobos on. Girl, I told you he wasn't nothing. But bitch, you knew, you know what I'm saying? When I the reason where I wore these Bobos, because I told you I was on the cover real nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, I was on the mission, hold the feds some meat, you know what I'm saying? To bust all you bad and boozy ass bitches out here on this government assistance and shit, and you trying to, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm in tour right now. I ain't finna do this shit. But yeah, like I said, they go back to the Kenneka Jenkins case, gang. Look, that's why them niggas got to explain something.
She sent this to me today, and then I don't want to put this on. I don't want to post it, but this was what was sent to me today, and the person name. And they said, dude from the hotel is about that life. So I guess he's cool with whoever was there. But from what I see in this conversation, and from what they describing in this thing, Kenneka didn't know who they was. She didn't know who they was.
You could tell Mike Larry poor as hell because you could look at the background. Man, that man got shit everywhere. Look at the window. That man got shit clock. Man, come on, bro. Man, you should have did a sweep and a mop before you went live and shit and clean your background up. You know what I'm saying? Then you won't live with a big ass swole ass nigga. Then he done cut the sleeves off the shirt. So this nigga feeling buff. So he feeling himself. Man, this man don't want to watch no more of these niggas live, bro. Happy birthday, Kenneka Jenkins. You know what I'm talking about? And man, and I can't wait to release these goddamn video. Y'all like and share these video. Y'all want me to release all these videos that I got. Cause it's AI, you know what I'm saying? AI even smarter than the motherfucker. Guess what AI said about the
The
case?
circle of alleged participants significantly.
And Bray, who supposedly helped lure Kenneka earlier.
The timeline claims she snuck back into the hotel around 1:31 a.m.
Snuck back in. Why would that detail be included?
Maybe to explain her presence later, while still maintaining she was involved in the initial alleged act. It tries to tie up loose ends within its own narrative.
It feels like every detail is meant to point towards something sinister.
That's certainly the thrust of this alternative account. The advanced security team, for instance, is mentioned again. Allegedly, they were watching monitors while a, quote, crime was being committed.
Actively watching and covering things up.
Yes, covering up suspicious activity. It suggests widespread knowledge and complicity among this supposed security group.
Were there any outside witnesses mentioned in this version?
Interestingly, yes. The screenplay mentions hotel guests who apparently saw an argument between Lenore and a security officer.
An argument where?
Near the lobby entrance. And this was supposedly happening despite that alleged lockdown being in effect.
So suggesting things weren't entirely under control, maybe? Or that something unusual was visibly happening?
Could be interpreted that way.
Yeah.
It adds a layer of potential, albeit unverified, corroboration from bystanders.
And then there's a specific character introduced, Monifa.
Right. Monifa is portrayed as someone who got suspicious. She allegedly saw Lenore with the security officer, followed them, and even recorded their interactions.
Recorded them, like audio or video.
The screenplay suggests she
Just like what he said. They got the video.
I don't really think.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't really think the friend was really involved. I just think the friend was scared and didn't know what to do. From what
Cause y'all scared her.
this thing say, but the friend, because it said she was crying. She was crying. Them three put her in the freezer and went back to the party. So when they did this, they went back to the party.
Like I said, when they took her out the room at 12 something, when Bree left, they took her to another room, and when everything happened to her in the room, that's why they had to get her out the room with the family. Simple as that, bro. Hi, y'all.
So she was crying and she was scared.
So it's true then. So it had to have been somebody who worked there. It's like Monifa. Now I'm calling her. Now I'm bringing her original name back, Dusty Rose, and Irene is motherfucker.
That's why he calling them out, cause look when they'll be carrying her out the room. Look when they will carry her out the room. This at 2 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, This at 3 o'clock when they carry her in this direction.
Fucking big toe. So they getting their names back. So these women, you know, I wanted to use the B word, know what's going on. The only reason why they is not going to say nothing is either their life is being threatened. That has to be it. And the mother or something. It had somebody's lives has to be threatened to the point.
And this before the footage even came out. This when King Robert threatened Miss Teresa. This when they finna have the funeral the next day to release the footage.
Where nobody is coming to say anything. And if the mother know,
that's what this thing is saying.
I live dry as hell right now.
That's what this thing is saying. You hear me? Mike.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
I said that's what this is saying.
Say that again, family.
Like they're scared of him. I said that's what they're saying. They're talking like they're scared of him.
Right.
Yeah. And I know damn well the police gotta know. They gotta know this person.
That's why this shit is more higher than, it's deeper than what we think. So it has to be a link in the connection, because why would this hotel let, and I'm speaking from a racist white perspective, why would they let these ghetto niggers tarnish their name and their company when this is a 5-star, 4.5 star, a beautiful hotel? Why would they let this shit tarnish
She said
their company if they're not in cahoots, man? It don't make no fucking sense, son.
I hate it, man.
Pay y'all, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. We gonna go live same time. No, I'm talking about tomorrow. You dig? I just want to show y'all what's really going on between the hours at 1 something. I got video that I'm gonna drop too. So the video I just recently dropped, y'all go back and watch that junk, cause that shit gonna hit different. Bye y'all, and we'll be back.
It kind of put tears in my eyes, bro. It says Kenneka told her that she is worried. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Kenneka told her she was worried. Come on, let's go. So they was trying to walk out the building, and the dude was, I guess she was wobbly or whatever. And the dude was like, "Man, get on, like get your ass out the way." And they kept on trying to take her because I guess she was she was disoriented or something like that. That's what it sounded like. What they're saying on here.
Well, that shit is really crazy, man.
He was trying to have sex with her, and she wasn't going. Yeah.
So in the party, somebody had slipped. So somebody must have slipped her a drink inside the party, right?
Or she
somebody slipped her a drink, because why would she be wobbling? Somebody had to.
Either that.
Told you, cause the family gave it to a CC.
Or either that, or they was just doing it on their own free will.
So why is somebody saying like the girl who came out the bathroom was fixing it, who's supposed to have made the drink?
Yeah, I
gave it to her.
Well, I heard that. If you actually look at the video,
she walked past her.
Yeah, but if you actually
she don't give her a drink.
If you actually look at the video, you hear the girl in the bathroom saying, "I'm about to make this drink for her," and they walk out and they were like, "Who?" And they were asking her, "Who?"
Yeah, they was like, "Who?"
Yeah. And then somebody had reached down to the floor, so I really don't know, but man.
No, it was the way I explained it. You see what I'm saying? Look at the game.
No, this was sent to me. Now the person that sent this to me, man, I'm trying to reach out to him and call and let you hear it. But and then the person that sent it, right?